You have something special. You have greatness in you. Hello, this is Les Brown, and you're in the right place at the right time because we're going to bring the millionaire out of. Please enter your. Thank you. Please announce yourself. All participants are muted. Entry and exit tones are off.
All right, let's get it. Let's get it. Okay. Good morning, millionaires. Good morning, millionaires. I hope everybody's feeling incredible this morning. Habari Ghani. Y'all know this? Y'all know today is Kuji Chagalia? Yeah. Yesterday we did Umoja, which is unity. Somebody say self-determination in the comments. Somebody say self-determination. Self-determination. Today's principle, which is the second day of Kwanzaa, is all about self-determination. You don't have to be born with self-determination. You know there are ways that you can sort of grow that. You can nourish that quality inside yourself. Did you know that? It's the ability to work hard, right? Respond resiliently to failure, respond resiliently to adversity. Self-determination, you could also think of it as this kind of like inner quality that helps people work hard and stick to long-term passions, stick to their long-term goals. Self-determination, y'all. Somebody get that to me in the comments. Self-determination, self-determination, self-determination. Another word for it is grit. You guys familiar with the term grit? The word grit, G-R-I-T, not grits. Like how some of you gonna have grits this morning for breakfast because it's cold outside and it stick to your ribs. It stick to your ribs. No, we're not talking about grits. We saying grit. And the definition of grit almost perfectly describes the qualities of self-determination. Every successful person kind of like needs more mental toughness. I give you an example. Successful people are always good at delaying gratification. Successful people are always good at withstanding temptation. Successful people are always good at overcoming their fears so they can do what they know they need to do. That doesn't mean that they aren't scared. That means that they're brave. You know, brave isn't the absence of fear. Brave means you do it anyway. There's a big difference. Successful people, they don't just prioritize, they consistently keep on doing what they've decided is important. This is self-determination. All these qualities require self-determination and mental toughness. And it's no coincidence that these are a bunch of the same qualities of the world's most successful people. So what I got for you this morning is 7 different ways you can become mentally tougher, 7 different ways that you can build more self-determination. But before we do, it's check-in time. Rep your city, baby. What kind of business do you have also? And how do you help people? We want to know. We want to know. Good morning, millionaires. I know you had a nice holiday. Now you're getting ready to move into this new year the right way. I ain't mad at you. If you haven't ordered your 90-day planner, this is a great day to do it. You know, we're going to talk about why in just a second, but mental toughness can be helped by your ability to plan, or your ability to plan can be helped by your mental toughness. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Let's get it. Let's get it. Let them know where you're from, what kind of business you have. Yeah, my man Daryl in the house. Let's get it, Brent. Okay, okay. Yeah, this is today's Kwanzaa principle, self-determination. Kujichagulia is today's Kwanzaa principle. Kujichagulia. All right, let's get into it, y'all. Good, Donna. Good, Donna. She sells life insurance, y'all. That way, when somebody passes away, you could pass out envelopes instead of passing the hat. Oh, man. Oh, y'all will get that later. All right, check it out. Here's the first way that you can become more self-determined. You can grow your mental toughness. Here's the first one. Always act as if you're in total control. Always act as if you're in total control. There's this philosopher named Ignatius that they always sort of credit for this quote, where it's like, pray as if God will take care of everything, but act as if it's all up to you. That's mental toughness. That's mental toughness. Pray as though God gonna handle it all, but act as if it's all up to you. This poet named Drake, he was like, I'm the type to say a prayer and then go get what I just prayed for. What we're saying is always act like you're in total control. Same thing applies to luck, y'all. A lot of people think that luck has to do with their success, or luck has to do with their failure. If they succeed, then luck was with them. If they don't, then luck was against them. And check it out. Most successful people do feel like there's some kind of thing where the universe is conspiring to help them. Like we talk about law of attraction a lot, right? We talk about being a pronoid instead of a paranoid. If you were to interview a lot of successful people, they will tell you that there's been some grace. There's been some luck. But check it out. They don't wait for good luck or worry about bad luck. Appreciate that share, Crystal. Hey, Savita, can I get a share? Charity, can you share this real quick? Donna, Ivory, can y'all share this real quick? This is really important. A lot of people don't understand this. You can't be waiting on luck. You can't be blaming luck for your bad moves. You can't be giving all the credit to good luck for your good moves. Check it out. If you succeed, you caused it. If you failed, you caused it. Ain't it weird how we all self-made, but only the successful admit it? Stop wasting mental energy worrying about what might happen, right? Instead, you can put all your effort into making something happen. And then if you get lucky, hey, that's the gravy, you know? But the turkey is your own effort. The turkey is your own vision. You can't control luck, but you can definitely control you. Here's the second one. Put aside things that you have no ability to impact. Y'all ever heard this one? I think it was Ben Franklin. That was like worry is like paying rent on something you may never own. Kind of like your apartment if you have bad credit. But that's a training for another day, right? They'd be like, this ain't the right time to buy a house. When is it the right time to be giving away money to a landlord? So by that same token, when is it the right time to be worried about something you have no control over? That is the bad kind of stress. That's not eustress, that's distress, right? You guys heard of that? Distress? Check this out. Check this out. Mental strength is like muscle strength. Nobody has an unlimited supply. So why waste your power on the crap you can't control? For some people, it's politics. It's like, wow, what's going on? Oh, the world is falling apart. They got no control over it. For other people, it's family. For other people, it's global warming. For other people, it's some crisis. For other people, it's all the crime happening in the inner city. Check it out. I get it. You care, and so you want other people to care. And so here's what you do. What you can do, right? If you're worried about global warming, then recycle. Reduce your carbon footprint. If you're worried about politics, vote. Lend a listening ear, right? Do what you can do. Be your own change. But don't try to make everybody else change. Why, Hazi? Because they won't. They won't. It's just like with sharing this trainings. You know, you keep telling some of your friends, you keep telling some of your business partners, hey, you really need to be. Some people just don't care. They just don't care on the same level that you care, and that's okay, right? But what you got to do is control what you can control. Can I get a witness? Somebody say, put aside things you have no ability to impact. Here's the third one. See the past as valuable training and nothing more. See the past as valuable training and nothing more. It's just, check it out. Somebody say, learn, 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 and then you remove the L's. Oh, I keep on catching L's. This is too hard. I want to quit. Somebody say, learn, 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 and then you remove the L's. Learn, 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 and then you remove the L's, right, Dr. Monet? Learn, 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 and then you remove the L's. All of a sudden, that becomes earn, earn, earn. Y'all get it? Did I not have to spell that all the way out? Y'all get it? Check it out. The past is valuable, no doubt about it. You know, learn from your mistakes. That's what the smart man does. The wise man learns from the mistakes of other people. But check it out. After you learn, let it go. You hear me? Easier said than done, right? Easier said than done, Haziq. Well, it depends on your perspective. When something bad happens to you, you see it as an opportunity to learn something you didn't know. When another person makes a mistake, don't just learn from it. See an opportunity to be kind. See an opportunity to forgive. See an opportunity to give some of that understanding that you would be praying for if it was you. The past is just training, y'all. It doesn't define you. So what do? You think about what went wrong, but only in terms of how you're going to make sure next time that you get it right. You're going to make sure the people around you will know how to get it right. You're going to make sure that you make a different mistake next time. Am I making sense? The past is a valuable training, nothing more. We're going to learn, 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 and then remove the L's. I hope that's making sense to somebody. Learn, 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 and then you remove the L's. All right, here's the fourth one. You want to grow your mental toughness? You want to grow your self-determination? Somebody say, celebrate the success of others. Somebody say, number 4, celebrate the success of others, and then share this on your timeline. Dr. Monet, share this thing on your timeline. Be like number 4, celebrate the success of others, and then throw this on your timeline. I'm gonna tell you why. I remember when I was on tour with Dame Dash, you know, one quote that he said that always stuck with me. He was like, if you can't see greatness in somebody else, you'll never see it in yourself. And vice versa is true too. If you can't see greatness in yourself, you'll never see it in somebody else. So that's why you got to stop moving your whole life around based on validation from these fools. These fools might never give you validation because they're seeing something in you that they don't see in themselves. How do they know how to celebrate it? But not you. You see greatness in yourself. So what you got to do with some intention, with some intentionality, with some concentration, right? You got to celebrate the success of other people. You know, a lot of people see success as a zero-sum game. They look at it like a race. Like if you got first place and I'm in second place, I'm the first loser, right? Nah, fool. This ain't no race. This is a classroom. What's the difference? In a race, there's only one first place. There's only one second place. There's only one third place. But check this out, y'all. When you got your life together and you're looking at this the right way, you know what you got? You know what you got? You got a classroom. Check it out. We can all get an A. You understand that? So if I celebrate your success, who knows? You might put me on to some game. You might put me on to that resource. You might put me on to where I can get that grant. You might put me on to where I can get that marketing training. You might put me on to where I can get that giveaway I could be giving to my clients. You might put me on to this technique that you use that encourages referrals. You might put me on to this place that you go where all these prospects just be chilling out and waiting. But I'm never going to get there if I'm secretly hating on you. 1, you're going to feel my energy. And 2, now I'm not even going to feel right asking you because I'm in my head thinking like when you shine, it's diminishing my light. And that ain't the way light and shining works. You hear me? And here's another thing. Resentment sucks up massive amounts of your mental energy that would be better applied in you being self-determined and mentally tough. When a friend does something awesome, that doesn't preclude you from doing something awesome. As a matter of fact, where success is concerned, birds of a feather tend to flock together, right? So what you want to do, remember I taught you this in that networking joint that we did? Those are my Kaizen, all my Kaizenites, all my Kaizen Academy members. Y'all remember when we did that whole thing on how to turn networking into cash? One of the main techniques that most of you guys kind of like responded to, even though I think there was some even better ones in there, maybe. It's all perspective, right? If you haven't taken that class, make sure you take that thing and then let me know. But one of the pieces that y'all responded to the most is when we was kicking it about the fact that hey, when you're in a networking event, listen not just for problems you can solve, listen for problems that some of the people you just now talked to can solve for this person, and then introduce them. You get what I'm saying? That makes you the most powerful person in that whole room. The fact that you're connecting people with each other. When a friend does something awesome, it doesn't stop you from doing something awesome. Birds of a feather tend to flock together. So don't resent awesomeness, create awesomeness, celebrate awesomeness. Wherever you find awesomeness, try and introduce awesomeness to awesomeness. And before you know it, you're just surrounded by awesome, you know? And then you can make awesome sauce. All right, I'm probably going too far with the awesome part. Like I'm probably getting corny a little bit, but y'all get what I'm saying? This is helping you build your kujichagulia, your self-determination. That's the Swahili word for self-determination. I know I'm losing some people because they don't care nothing about Kwanzaa. They're like, what is that? What is that? Some kind of ethnic Christmas? Nah, fool. It's a 7-day celebration of some of the habits that you need to be looking at. So yesterday we looked at unity, AKA teamwork. And today we talk about self-determination. Here's number 5. Never let yourself complain or whine or criticize. Number 5, stop whining. Stop whining. You got to remember, man, a lot of people, they love complaining because it gives them a way out of their problems without having to fix it. Millionaires, your words have power, especially over you. And whining about your problems always makes you feel worse, not better. Now, don't get me wrong. I know misery loves company. So we have this thing in us where, you know what would really be cool? If we could get a little group together where we could all whine to each other, and then we get to feel better about our life without changing it. Because it's like, I knew this sucked. It sucks for you too, boo-boo. Oh, no. Oh. And now we all just shrinking in our power as we talk about how bad it all is. Now we all, you might as well just die. Just lay in the warm water and slit your, you know what I mean? Stop forming these losers anonymous groups, man. Stop making it comfortable for other people to, don't get me wrong. You got to be a good listener. And if it's a prospect, the fact that they're complaining is a good thing. That means we're getting real close to selling something, especially if we got a solution to the problem they're complaining about. But you got to stop complaining. You got to stop criticizing, playing the blame game, whining, and start winning. Am I making sense? Am I making sense? Listen, I'm just saying. Your words got power. But there's somebody really, really important listening to you. 73 trillion cells that are in your body. You hear me? Your words have power, especially over you. You get what I'm saying to you? So something's wrong. Don't waste time complaining. Put that mental energy into solution, unless you want to whine about it forever, right? But eventually you're going to have to make it better. So why waste time? Just go ahead and get started now. Don't talk about what's wrong. Talk about how you're going to make something better. Even if that conversation is just with yourself for now, right? When somebody else is talking to you, try your best. I know, man, before I understood this part in relationships, I'm sure I would be that annoying significant other because, you know, and fellas, we probably all do this because we're hunters, we're gatherers. We want to solve the problem, right? But your lady don't want you to solve the problem so much, right, ladies? Y'all just be wanting us to listen. And so that kind of messes with me and my personality type because I'm the type that likes to focus on the solution. So it's like I be trying to listen. I promise I do. That's me trying to give a damn. No, I'm just playing. But what I'm saying to you is that it is better that you focus 80% of your time on the solution and do the same thing with your colleagues. Do the same thing with your friends. Don't just be a shoulder they can cry on. Friends don't let friends whine. This ain't the struggle Olympics. You say you know the struggle Olympics. You share a problem you going through, and then I'll be like, oh, well, that ain't nothing compared to, oh, I remember, what the hell? Probably one of my best/worst qualities is that I never talk about nothing I'm going through until I'm done going through it. To this day, none of my friends and family really knew I was homeless. You know what I'm saying? When I was going through, because I knew that they'll make me come live with them. Like my sister would have made me come, my mama, probably would have. They would have kept me from the lesson God was trying to teach me. You know what I mean? So I ain't complain, I ain't whine. They'd call me, I'll be like, oh yeah, everything cool. Until I got myself back on my feet. I hit my brother up for some money a couple times. I did do that, But I ain't about whining. You know what I mean? And the reason that I don't whine is because I also don't listen to people's whining. And the reason I don't listen to people's whining is because I also don't whine. It's like what I said about excuses. I don't make excuses, so I don't take excuses. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all be accepting excuses from your teammates, your downline, your staff, your counterparts, your leadership board, right? You accept excuses as a down payment on an excuse you intend to make in the future. I don't do that. Here go number 6. Focus on just impressing yourself. Number 6 is focus on only impressing yourself. What do I mean by that? Check it out. Nobody likes you for your clothes. Not for real. Nobody likes you for your possessions or your title. Not for real. Nobody loves you for your accomplishments. These are things. You hear me? People may like your things, but that don't mean they like you. You get what I mean? Oh yeah, superficially they might seem to like you, but what's superficial is also insubstantial. You hear me? And a relationship not based on substance is not a real relationship. You hear what I'm saying to you? You hear me? Yeah, let them know, Chelsea. Check it out, y'all. Genuine relationships. Yeah, I spell relationships with an A in there. Relationships, right? Genuine relationships make you happier. And you'll only form genuine relationships when you stop trying to impress and start trying to be yourself. And also, you're going to have a lot more mental energy to spend on the people who really do matter. Write this down in your comments, man. Write this down in your notes. Do what you feel and be who you are, because those who matter don't mind, and those who mind don't matter. You can just break it down to that last one. I think that's famous Nazi sympathizer, Dr. Seuss. I think that's famous Nazi Dr. Seuss. Do what you feel and be who you are, because those who matter don't mind, and those who mind don't matter. Now, that don't apply if you're a Nazi. But anyway, eat the fish, leave the bones. You know what I'm saying? All right, y'all. Can y'all like this before I get to number 7? If you're enjoying this so far, can y'all give me a like and a share, please? It costs you nothing. All you do is hit the little thing. And then like somewhere up there is like these 3 little buttons. And if you click that, you can turn on your notifications. Can somebody like this? Is this helpful so far? I'm giving you the last one right now. Because, yeah, do what you feel and be who you are, because those who matter don't mind, and those who mind don't matter. Those who matter don't mind, and those who mind don't matter. Appreciate that like One of y'all gave me a like. We got dozens of people on here right now, not including the phone line, and I got one like. Can somebody else like this joint? Like, comment, share. Let me put that up on the screen. Y'all be doing me wrong. All right, here go number 7. Appreciate that. That's 2 likes. We got 2 likes. 2 likes. Can I get a 3? Can I get a 3? Can I get a 3? All right, man. I'm out of here. But here's number 7. Count your blessings, not your burdens. Appreciate that. That was a 3rd like. Y'all are crazy. Do y'all have to pay for likes or something? Is that what's going on? That's why y'all won't like this joint or share it? Because Facebook charges you? I know they'll charge for anything. Is that what's going on? I ain't tripping off y'all. All right, check it out, y'all. Number 7 is count your blessings, not your burdens. Count your blessings. Count your blessings. I dare you. You want to build your mental toughness? Here's what you do. Take a second every single night before you turn out the light. And in that moment, quit worrying about what you don't have and quit worrying about what other people have. And instead, think about what you do got. Think about what you have. You got a lot to be thankful for. And just by doing, oh my goodness, you're going to feel so much better about your life. Feeling better about yourself is the best way that I've ever heard of to recharge your mental batteries. I mean, listen, I woke up with breath in my lungs. Listen, I can feel my toes. I can just make my toes wiggle with a thought. That's amazing. I must be a walking, talking miracle. Check it out. I can take a deep breath. I can take a deep breath without coughing. That's amazing. I don't have COVID. I don't have monkeypox. That's amazing. You know what I mean? I have a working automobile. So I can drive it's cold outside, but I ain't got to stand in the cold and wait on a bus. You know, there's people that have to do that. I am blessed. I'm way too blessed to be stressed. Somebody with me? All right, man. I hope this was helpful. These were ways for you to build self-determination. Kuji Chagalia. The whole day, if somebody hit you with Habari Ghani, that's what you hit them with. You'd be like Kuji Chagalia. Y'all with me? I'm glad this training wasn't about gratitude because ain't none of y'all like this. They must be charging y'all for hearts. I'm going to look into that. All right, repeat after me, millionaires. They must be charging y'all to share. Is that what's going on? It's all good. For the new year, man, remember, the universe gives to the givers just like it takes from the takers. But it's affirmation time. Let's go. Repeat after me. Say it like you mean it. I am so happy and grateful that money comes to me easily and frequently and in all kinds of ways. I am so happy and grateful that my mind visualizes